Welcome to the Corn Exchange. This former pub was bought by people of Crickhowell to stop it being turned into a supermarket, and it's been completely stripped out so we can see what's been done to it over the years and what challenges we face in converting it into 3 shops with 3 floods above. This was the main bar of the Corn Exchange, with seating all the way over there and over this side as well. The bar itself spanned from here all the way to that wall, and from here all the way to this wall. Now, we believe that at some point this whole area was actually a solid wall which supported the floor above, and for some reason this was taken out, and this steel column was put in its place to support the ceiling and also to support the chimney which is above it, which is a massive amount of masonry, and the chimney also supports the roof. This single steel column is supporting half the building and is resting on some brickwork which, as you can see, is not up to the job. We're going to be digging out this whole area and building a completely new floor, new foundation, quite deep, and on top of that we're going to be building a wall going across here and across there. And on top of the wall we're going to be building new steel beams that are going to go across this side and that side, which will support both the ceiling and the chimney and all the massive masonry that's actually above. We also need to provide support over here. This is actually quite a challenge, because above here is a prime freehold, and the tenant from next door actually lives above here. There's never been any soundproofing or fireproofing in this part of the building, and clearly what we have to do is make sure that we build adequate soundproofing and fireproofing, which is entirely in line with building regulations. We're now walking through what used to be the dining area of the Corn Exchange. Just to orientate yourselves, the High Street is behind the camera over that side, and Cashell's Butchers on this side, and Richard's Butchers are over there on that side. Over here used to be a wall going across the whole of this area and a staircase leading up to the upper floor. As you can see, it has revealed some horrors here, and just to prove the point, what we have here is a column that supports, or at least supposed to support, the floor above. And as you can see, it's actually not supporting anything. What we have now done is we've actually supported it by this strap, so that when we are actually working in the Corn Exchange, our workers are going to be safe. Over here used to be the floor of the room above, and at some point in time in the past, somebody cut the horizontal beams up there and up there to create doorways from one room to the next. And of course, in doing so, they have completely taken away the integrity of that beam. The pieces of wood that you're looking at, which are new pieces of wood, actually were put in by ourselves to make sure that the roof doesn't collapse, or in fact, even the walls on either side don't collapse. It really is a bit of a miracle that over the years this roof hasn't collapsed long before now. One of the things that we're going to have to do, and we have structural engineers who are actually working this out at the moment, is we're going to have to put steel beams going across the whole of the building on both sides to make sure that it is secure and safe for any further work that we do here. Before we can put the steels in, we have to demolish at least part of this crumbling wall and rebuild it with concrete blocks and rendering it with lime to preserve its character. While we're outside, just visualize what this will look like. Over there is where the gents' toilet used to be, and this area, this yard area, will actually hold the bins and other items, and over there you will see is the alleyway that leads from the front of the building to the rear of the building. And over here is going to be a steel staircase which will lead to the upstairs with access to the three flats above. Coming back in again, just imagine these are shops. We're going to be lowering the levels of the floors, changing the windows. We're going to be putting a new window over there, which doesn't exist at the moment and has received full support from the Heritage Officer. And this will make this area extremely attractive. Let us now go upstairs to what will be the 3 flats. We have to be extremely careful here because this is the most dangerous part of the whole building. There will be 3 flats here, 2 one-bedroom flats and 1 two-bedroom flat. The 2 one-bedroom flats will actually be over that area once the floor is actually built. All the flats will have a wonderful view over the high street. We're now walking into where the 2-bedroom flat is going to be, which is going to be much larger, with the 2nd bedroom being in the loft space, accessible by these stairs. Now moving into the attic bedroom, we're going to be building all the modern comforts, kitchens, bathrooms. All the flats are going to be soundproofed and fireproofed. And it'll be an absolutely wonderful place to live. One of the joys of this project is that we're not just saving the high street from a supermarket, but we're also protecting a historic building. Well, that was a brief guided tour of the Corn Exchange, now that it has been stripped out. The process of converting it will be going on all summer. The front will be rendered and re-roofed to match the historic town centre. And there will be new signage so our new retail tenants can advertise their goods and services from a prime position on Crickhowell High Street. As you have seen, there have been and will continue to be many challenges, but we're ready to face them. And we aim to have the keys handed over by the end of October and deliver a building that Crickhowell will be truly proud of.